good afternoon, or good evening. Hi, my name is Parker Chambers, and I'm here today at the Santa Barbara Mission doing a California mission project. I hope you like it. Let's go on in. Mission Santa Barbara is the 10th mission out of the 21 missions founded in California. It was founded almost 228 years ago in 1786. Mission Santa Barbara is one of the 4 missions to be named after a woman. Santa Barbara comes from the legend of Saint Barbara, a woman who was beheaded by her father for following the Christian faith. This is the statue of Fray Junipero Serra, the founder of the California missions. This is a lavandera used by the Indians to wash their clothes. It's a Moorish fountain. It is also an Indian community laundry. This is the Sacred Garden, originally used as a work area for the Chumash Indians to learn trades, such as making of shoes, blacksmithing, adobe making, saddle making, spinning, and weaving. The surrounding buildings were used as workshops. This is a carreta, also known as an ox cart. Goods were brought to Santa Barbara by ship. Then people loaded the goods onto this carreta, and then 2 oxen pulled the carreta from the beach to the mission. Here are the 2 harnesses. This is the cemetery garden, where early Santa Barbara settlers and Native Americans were buried. Take a look. Now come on, let's go. The cemetery was laid out in 1789. Each buildings are mausoleums. One or several people could be buried in one. This big stone building is one mausoleum. Over 4,000 Chumash Indians were buried in the cemetery. This is the current Santa Barbara Mission Church. This is the 4th one built. It is made of sandstone, which there was a lot of back then in Santa Barbara. Inside of the church, unlike the outside, is typical of most mission churches. It has not changed much in looks since 1820, but it has been repaired many times. Artwork displayed on the walls of the church is from Mexican artists of the 18th and 19th century. Part of the inside walls have been painted to look like imitation marble. Lights of the church are hung for very unusual ornaments attached to plastered ceiling. These ornaments are a set of wings with tongues of lightning bolts coming out on all sides of the wings. They are copies of a design found in ancient Roman book of architecture, the same book used to design the church. There's a white stone altar at the front of the church, which is fairly new. Behind the altar is the colorful reredos made of wood, with 8 tall wood columns painted to look like stone. In the middle is the statue of Saint Barbara, who this mission was named after. Above Saint Barbara is Jesus on the cross. On the left of Saint Barbara is Mary, Jesus' mom. In the floor are stone plaques which mark the crypt room where early missionaries and laymen are buried beneath the church. After the completion of the mission church, it was marked with the ancient symbol over the doors. Santa Barbara 2 bell towers. The mission bell that you just heard was used to tell people what to do. For instance, when it was time to wake up, go to sleep, and go to work, the bell will tell you. Welcome to the Santa Barbara Mission Museum. Let's go on in. Missions were built along the coast of California for several reasons. First, help keep the land a Spanish territory. Second, so that towns would grow there. And third, to turn Indians to Christian people. This kitchen display is typical of the indoor cooking facilities of the early 1800s. Cooking was done both outdoors and indoors. Indoor cooking was usually done by a woman over hot, glowing charcoal. These are the actual living quarters of the friars from about 1794 into the 20th century. The Chumash Indian were taught many trades. Here are a few of them: woodcraft, leathercraft, blacksmithing,
which is making stuff out of what material? Iron.
Candle making, weaving, pottery. Ooh, they're lovely. I always wanted to do pottery. And painting. Here are some modern day photos of the mission. This is a replica of Mission Santa Barbara. It allows you to see all of the mission at once. This is the cemetery garden in the Mission Church. This is the sacred garden and the surrounding buildings that were used as workshops. The other surrounding buildings were originally used as living quarters for the missionaries.